Insert a multi-strand flexible wire directly into the terminal to secure it. It often pulls out easily. Actually, you can reverse the process. First, tighten the inner clamp, then fold it back and tighten the outer clamp. This way, after double folding and securing, it will be very secure. Use the same wire to connect this type of terminal block. While it's not secure, it can also easily cause a loose connection. Actually, after stripping the wire, you can pull out a small strand and wrap it around the main wire. This way, the wiring harness changes from dispersed stress to overall stress. While avoiding loose connections, it's also less likely to come loose. If you use terminals with washers to secure single-strand wires, you can bend the wire into a U-shape to make it bear stress at a single point. Turn into multiple force points for a secure installation. When connecting a single solid wire to a multi-strand flexible wire, due to one being flexible and the other solid, it's hard to secure them by direct twisting. You can first use a knife to strip the insulation a bit longer, then leave a little space at the top. Fold the cord in half, thread it through the middle of the multi-strand cord, then pass the other end through the reserved loop. Clamp it tightly to secure. Finally, just wrap the remaining end around the connection area. This helps prevent loose connections that could cause poor contact, causing the connection points to heat up or result in poor contact, etc., thereby eliminating some safety hazards. Piggy Hero, if you use multi-strand wire to connect a single-strand wire, it's the same principle. You just need to first tie the head into a knot, then wrap the remaining wire ends. Just wrap it around. What if both wires are multi-strand, flexible wires? How should they be connected? You can strip the insulation a bit longer, then align the connection points. Start by pulling out a small strand from the middle to wrap around. You can divide it into 3 strands for 3 sections of wrapping. Finally, use pliers to tighten the wire ends, then cover it with heat, shrink tubing, or wrap it with electrical tape. Now, how do you connect those 2-stranded wires? First, strip the insulation a bit longer, then divide the exposed wire into 2 strands. Bend one strand at a 90-degree angle, and do the same with the other wire before connecting them. This way, there are 4 strands of wire in total. They are connected together, positioned respectively at the top and bottom. Just wrap 2 sections around each one. Additionally, I want to remind everyone here, before starting to connect the wires, make sure again that the wires are powered off before proceeding. Otherwise, it will be very dangerous. I hope everyone remembers this. Connecting 2 single wires is much simpler. You just need to bend one wire 90 degrees and place the other on top, then secure them with pliers. After that, twist the ends of the wires, just intertwine them. How to connect electrical corrugated pipes. You can use a small knife. First, cut a small opening at one end, then make a similar opening on the other pipe at the same size. Afterwards, rotate the ends through the openings to clasp them together. The connection is complete. So for the PVC pipe with the wire threaded through, how do we connect it? You can use scissors to clamp the pipe and rotate to cut off a small section. Then make a slit from the side and squeeze it slightly. This way, it can be inserted into the pipeline. You've just made a connecting component that is not only elastic, but also resistant to loosening and won't bend. Finally, without a threading tool, you can use a single wire to make a pull tab like this. Guide the wire through the corner.